about 8.3 unit of length, or we call this 长度单位. So it may not be long for this video. If you come to this mind map, you can see here I add the relationship. So from here, let's make that bigger. So if I click this relation, so you can see I linked that to the 7.7. So they are talking the similar things. In Word, what we have done is we talk about the definition for EMU, and then also talking about the unit conversion, and specifically for Word, we talk about the Chinese character. So even here, we don't talk about Chinese character, but I would like that you can cross-checking, or you come back to this 7.7 to learn what we have discussed during this Word part. Because here is not so long for this PowerPoint part based on our original knowledge. So let's put this here, the unit of length. That's the 8.3. So sorry, it's coming from here. If you like author mentioned, if you understand this the Python's docx, you should be also okay to have the idea of the unit of length. It's roughly same. So they also use the different way to define to represent the length. Just is a sum of those the type unit is a little bit of difference. But if we come to H31, the unit is still has the EMU, centimeter, millimeter, pound, inch, centipoint. This centipoint we didn't saw that in the Word, but Python PPTX add centipoint, but they don't have these tweets. So that is the difference. You may just notice, but when you back to the Word, you may notice this normally is we don't use those special the unit of length quite often. In most of our code is we use cm, mm, or some is we use this pound. That's already can fulfill your roughly almost all the requirements. Then you can just keep those. Also, the PowerPoint also use the integer to represent length. So 1 equal to 1 EMU. So this EMU is the same in both the library. And 127 EMU is 1 centipoint. So these are centipoint. And then the pound, millimeters, the cm, and the inch are same. So this just have those conversion. So if you just try to treat this as a small dictionary, you don't need to memorize that. So we just try to use one code is to demonstrate this output. So let's see the 831 or 2. So unit conversion, or you can see the converting. So that's no big difference. So this like is if you remember, so on unit part is let's open some code. You can see here. So in this docx library, so those unit of length are in the docx.shared this sublibrary, but in PPTX it's in the PPTX.utility. So that's just due to the different libraries syntax. So you just need to remember that. So import inches pt. So we only make this inches pt, and those cm mm is already the built-in. So you don't. I think you don't need to load that. So length, if our default length is inches, we have 1 inch. So let's try to run. So I hope there's no error. So here then we can have the different print. So we print this length. Then you get is 91440. So 1 inch is they give you the how many EMUs it has. So length. So we can start to convert length to EMU. So that will give you the same. Oh, so I haven't saved. So if I save is those, then print length dot inches. So that should be 1, and print length dot cm. So that will be the converting. So you have 1 inch and 2.54 the cm. Then must be the 25.4 the mm. So we just put mm. So you can go this 25. So here, if you put this big C, so let's see. So you will get the arrow. So here is you need to use this cm. And let's see here. So converting. So 77. So working with table. Not here. So unit. So Chinese conversion. So we have this. So on the docs, you also can see load is name for this cm. You must have capital C, but when you use that, is the small c. So that's the same as if you load the pound is the pt, but if you start to use that, is the small p. So 1 inch is go to the 72.0 pound. And the last is, let's say, length. Let's use these 70 points. So what's this 70 point is just 100 times of a pound. So what we 70 points is we will try to familiar with this in the later the later the samples. But the strange here is this PT is not used, I think. So if I put here, so you can see it's still okay. So that PT, so interesting is also looks like it's the internal. And for the word, I think it's you need to only load what is your defined, but for the rest of things is based on the the properties. You don't need to load that. So that should be same here because we only use inch to define this variable. So this PT or pound is no need import from the utility. So I think this will be quite short, and for next 814, we will starting to use slides or power presentation to talk about some the detail hierarchy and the components within the presentation. See you there.